Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Monterrey Tech, we would like to welcome each and every one of you to the first Ignite in Mexico and Central America. The agenda for tonight will be as follows. First, we shall watch a video that will make a brief introduction to what Ignite stands for. Then, we will be honored with 7 presentations. Each speaker will be previously presented, and at the end of the presentations, there would not be a question and answer session. Better than that, at the end of all the speakers' presentations, we will be all having an ambigu cocktail where you can personally establish a dialogue with the speakers and whomever else from the audience that you would like to chit-chat with. Again, we thank you all for joining us tonight to make history here at Monterrey Tech with our first Ignite presentations.
Welcome to the Ignite show at the Tec de Monterrey. My name is Cristina Fiman and I will be talking about changing the city, one neighborhood at a time. What city will I be talking about? I'll be talking about the city of Monterrey, the city I live in. It's the 3rd biggest city in Mexico with about 4 million people. People use words such as deteriorating security situation nowadays to describe the situation in the city. We are talking about the conflictive situation because of drug trafficking, but also because of issues such as transport problems, for example, confronting all the big cities in the world nowadays, or poverty. Many people in Monterrey live without running water or electricity. So my question is, what can we do about it? Of course, if you're the government, you can place police officers everywhere and enhance the security situation. Or you can talk about big urban projects that deal with the city as a whole. But my question is, what can you do as a citizen? And now I'm going to talk to you about what we do in the neighborhood of Tampiquito, a small neighborhood of the city of Monterrey. There are about 2,000 people living here, and we are talking about neighborhood integration projects, enhancing the security situation in just one neighborhood. We are a collective of people, of neighbors, all living in this neighborhood. We are involved in several projects, from capacity building of the craftsmen working in the neighborhood to artistic projects. We organize a lot of events, and we focus on the public space. Why? Because this is what we normally don't use anymore if the security situation deteriorates. We don't go out anymore, and this is actually the space where we create security, where we know each other. Let me give you a few advices about how you could get involved in your neighborhood. Invent a symbol for your neighborhood. This is what we did in our neighborhood. It was a lion. And this lion is now everywhere present on the rooftops of the houses. We involved this symbol for the neighborhood in a motive, in an excuse for several projects. We had children painting the lion. So this project also gathered many families in one project, so we had a unifying effect. And then this lion went out to the world. It went from Beijing to Paris, and everywhere it went, it spread one message: space awareness and local awareness. Know where you belong to, know where you come from. Another advice I'm giving: invent a local identity for your neighborhood. Sometimes this identity already exists, but sometimes it's very funny to materialize it in something like a passport. This is the passport we invented for our neighborhood. Everyone can own it, no discrimination at all, and it's also a reason to reflect about belonging. Which group do I want to belong to, and what does the neighborhood mean for me? We have several artistic projects, and art is a debatable issue. Some like it, some not, but it generates emotions. And if you manage to generate emotions in a neighborhood as a whole through art, then the results are amazing. What we do is we have this artistic residence program where every year we have an artist from a foreign country coming and spending a few months in the neighborhood and working with the people there. These are the paintings that the French-Spanish artist did last year. We celebrate local cultures through events. This is an example of an event we had last year. It was the Day of the Deaf, and people in the neighborhood had placed death altars outside on the street and shown their traditions. We also organize festivals where we meet and eat together and listen to music. There are several artistic workshops going on. This is how we build trust and a basis for cooperation. And we really focus on education opportunities because we want to involve these children in such projects that show them what their opportunities are. It's not only drugs and alcohol, it's not only violence. The world is open with opportunities for everyone. It's just a matter of information. How do you get this information to them, to tomorrow's citizens, because this is what children are. So my message to you is that responsibilities must be rescaled. Don't expect the government to resolve everything. Get involved in your neighborhood. Get involved with your neighbors. Paint your bridge in a new color if you can. Because it's all about getting involved, and the responsibility is in each and every one of us, and you can do it locally and change the city one neighborhood at a time. Thank you.